Yo, welcome to Rome with Lazar and Noemi,
where we're going to take you through our journey to Peru, visiting Cusco, Machu Picchu Pueblo, and Lima.
So after a rough 8 hours of traveling, we finally touched down in Cusco, where our Airbnb wasn't quite ready yet, so we decided to go get some food.
One of the recommendations we tried was Cappuccino Cafe, located at Plaza de Armas. We wanted to get ahead of any altitude sickness we might have experienced during our trip, so one of the natural remedies we tried was the coca leaf tea. Once we checked into our Airbnb, we decided to walk to the San Pedro market and pick up some coca candy on the way there.
Is it good?
Yeah. The energy was definitely vibrant. There were so many people walking around. There was such a variety of clothing, local crafts, and food.
One of the things that got my attention, at least, was their freshly made juices. So the exhaustion finally slapped us in our face, so we stopped at a local coffee shop.
Cafe Dawasi's extra shots were exactly what we needed. Later that day, we visited the 12-angled stone wall on the way to dinner at Pachapapa Tavern. We shared 2 local dishes from their menu, the alpaca skewers and a whole cuy, also known as guinea pig, paired with chicha morada. As adorable as they are, they're twice as delicious, although the texture might throw some off. For dessert, we enjoyed a tres leche topped with fresh strawberries and their turrón de chocolate. The next day, we headed to the Incarail location on Avenida El Sol for our bus departure.
So the day finally arrived where we make our way to Machu Picchu Pueblo. We took the bus to the train station because Incarail doesn't offer direct train rides off-season.
Taking in the sights of Yambamba. As you board the train, you are immersed with the culture. On the Voyager, we enjoyed the scenery along the Urubamba River.
Once you arrive to Machu Picchu Pueblo, you're just surrounded by mountains. You really get a feel for what's to come.
Our first stop were the thermal waters at the hot springs, also known as agua calientes. Just something worth mentioning, when we initially researched videos about the hot springs, there were time restrictions. However, I don't know if it's because we went on a Sunday or we went off season that we were able to pay the entrance fee and stay as long as we wanted. The facilities are equipped with changing rooms and lockers, but they don't have our towels, so you'll have to bring one with you or rent a towel at one of the shops along the way.
One of the perks about being there is you don't even have to get up to get a drink. Just wave somebody down and they'll come your way. We both ordered their national drinks, which is a pisco sour. I ordered the passion fruit and Noemi ordered their classic.
The entry fee also includes access to the waterfall located behind the thermal waters. As you can see, it began to rain, but that wasn't going to stop us. We were determined to see this waterfall. After about a 30-minute climb up, we arrived. It was truly unbelievable. All I remember is the sound of the water crashing into the rocks below. It was so deafening, and all the while I was trying to convince Lazar not to jump in. We headed back into town to grab some dinner.
We ended up at Mapacho Craft Beer, where we ordered the Peruvian trilogy, lomo saltado, and chaufa de pollo. So I'm irritated because stupid app told us that it was going to be sunny, and clearly it is not sunny. Clearly it just poured. It was saying sunny all week. So I'm super irritated. Noemi's hopeful. She brought her sunglasses, thinking the sun's gonna come out.
And wouldn't you know it, it stopped raining and the sun broke through the clouds.
Like, we started at 2, it's 5:07. It doesn't even feel like it.
No,
it's crazy. So as you guys can see, the views are just incredible. And once you're there, there's just views after view after view. There's spots where you think this is the best you saw, and then you get to the next spot and you're just like, this is even better.
Yeah.
And our tour guide was just extra great. He took photos after photos after photos of us.
And he was so knowledgeable.
And he mentioned to us the afternoon tours are a bit better because you can actually take your time and enjoy the view. Where in the mornings they're a little more crowded and you won't get as much time.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine having been rushed through all that. There was so much to learn. He was great, honestly. Our tour guide was awesome.
The day started out really nice, then turned really dark and gloomy, and I just had no hope. It worked out.
The weather there was temperamental. Like, I've read that, and especially off season, you get stuck with a lot more cloudy days than you do sunny ones. But I've been watching the weather for like 3 weeks, and it always said it was going to be sunny at our time. So I just knew. I held out. I really did.
Yeah, and I have faith in the app.
Yeah, I know you did it.
Initially, we were going to stay an extra day, but we didn't. Due to the fact that every link we found described this place as more of a pit stop to Machu Picchu. And it's so much more than that.
Lesson learned. Go with your instinct. Before our train ride back to Cusco, we purchased a lock and engraved our initials to place on el puente del amor y los buenos deseos. We were very fortunate to experience Machu Picchu with such favorable conditions. We would recommend booking 2 tours during rainy season, just in case. For details and pricing, please see the description box below. Thank you for joining us on our journey. This is Rome with Lazar and Noemi.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for part 2.
Probably.